How long was I up? I was up for like 36 hours straight.
Snot just came out of my nose. Because I didn't have enough time to blow it, I guess, in my 5 hours of sleep.
We are currently driving back to Western New York from the Mid-Atlantic Gaming Festival in Williamsburg, Virginia.
I wasn't really, huge into remixes, even though I really enjoy listening to them. But meeting and interviewing like Ferd and Matt Pollard and all those guys who were kind of like the Minibosses, little mini celebrities in their own right. That was just amazing.
Which is a great segue into just all the awesome people that we met at this convention.
Yeah. Matt Pollard, crazy
Matt
man.
Pollard,
oh my God.
Sam from Zofar.net.
Virtual Fools.
Empire Arcadia.
Ferd.
Stephen Kennedy. DJ Potato. Wave Theory. The Smash Brothers. The Minibosses. It sucks that it had to end because there was just so much cool shit that happened.
Man, there's so many people I wanted to play. I wanted to play the dude dressed up as the guy from Virtual On in Virtual On with the arcade sticks he brought, and I wanted to play Terry Bogard, get my ass beat in Guilty Gear, and play Derek Wong at something, and
his name was Jason Wong,
and get my ass beat, but there just wasn't enough time to do everything. There's too much shit going on.
Imagine about probably 2 conventions worth of stuff jammed into one weekend of conventioning, and that's about what MAGFest just was. So many great people, and we're out of tape. Peace out.
Independent movie company X-Strike Studios makes last-minute changes to their first feature-length video game tribute movie, River City Rumble, to be premiered at MAGFest 2.0.
What's going on? Yo, Ben.
Hey.
What's going on, Ben?
Not much.
Convention is in 2 days, not even. We're leaving in a day and a half to get there on time.
Yeah, I'm missing it.
Yeah, why's that?
Because I'm going to school.
We still got a lot of audio stuff to do. Got to put in credits. But none of that can really happen until Weiss gets off the G5.
Editing!
Right. The last one we saw, Steve and I, we were both hard at work on 2 very ambitious costumes. Since then, I was informed by my landlord that he needs money and I don't have it to give, so in order to actually go to MAGFest and still pay my rent, I had to abandon working on Pyramid Head. Steve was working diligently straight through the week, putting in about 10 to 15 hours a day on his Predator costume, until about 11:30 this morning when he apparently decided that it just wasn't going to happen in time. So to rectify this, at about 2 o'clock, Weiss and I ran into him at Walmart, where he was buying materials to begin his new costume. No matter how far you start in advance, be it 6 months or 2 weeks, you will never finish a Predator costume on time. Steve is now Slayer from Guilty Gear XX, and I'm now a Tonberry.
Let's see what time it is in relation to the convention.
I don't fucking know. I was up editing the Silent Horror trailer last night with Rory. G5 crashed about 5 times. That was fun.
I'm looking forward to entering a billion game tournaments and losing all of them.
Remixers abound. Fucking hot nerd ass.
Yeah, you gonna be getting some?
Well, yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, press the start button, will you?
Press start.
So it's me, Ecubus, and Julia in Master Car A. We got silly green car trailing behind us. Because they're too chicken shit to actually pass us and maybe take the directions that we gave.
We did pass you, asshole.
What the hell did that mean?
We don't have a speedometer. That was Steve fucking with Chad to try and keep himself awake.
Steve!
Hey!
Oh, Steve's been sleeping. Steve, do you know what time it is?
I'm gonna take a wild stab at 3:30 in the morning.
It is 5:30 in the morning.
No shit!
I thought it was extreme irony. In the pink bathroom that they call a men's room, they scribbled on top of some shit that's I'm going to jerk you off. Oh, you like to, you queer. It's free Mumia.
We gotta fight.
The fuck you passing me in the middle of that shit?
Because I needed to get off.
Me. We gave you the fucking cell phone.
Oh yeah.
Dick.
Oh.
There's like this much room, there's a semi and me, and you're passing me, pulling in front of me in the semi. We had a thing going.
You fucking passed a semi before that. I almost got run off the road trying to keep up with you.
Team Yoshimitsu, the fucking Yoshimitsu car is in command. And
He's gonna crash.
turn my t-shirt upside
I'm gonna go
down,
nuts,
and you
and
know
I'm gonna
it's on.
like stick my dick in Dale North's ear.
The popo is busted on an X-Strike.
Where?
Right behind him.
Oh shit! Look at this. Right behind the sheriff. Oh man, we got hot pursuit. Hot pursuit. Hot pursuit.
His compulsive lane jumping has almost gotten us in 3 accidents now.
Oh shit, I almost led Steve the wrong way. I don't fucking know, Steve.
That's
I'm sorry,
Steve followed
Steve.
behind us.
Sorry, Steve.
This camera roll. Fuck you, man. This is about a tenth of the volume I was yelling on the fucking road.
What?
84 miles
To what?
to the beach.
Oh well, we're not going to the beach. We're going to Williamsburg.
Can we go to the beach?
Shut up.
Fucking Yoshimitsu drove the whole way without sleeping, man.
Yeah, no sleep for
Fucking
Team
A.
Yoshimitsu. Come on, come on, come on.
All right, man.
MAGFest.
Fucking psyched. I'm fucking
MAGFest. It's gonna be on the right. It's gonna be on the right. So you want to be in the right lane. Oh, where could it be? Where could it be? We're jonesing for it. We're jonesing for it. This woman is jonesing for it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There it fucking is. Right fucking there.
After a perilous 10-hour journey, the 2 carloads reached their destination at Williamsburg, Virginia. A little late, but just in time for opening ceremonies. The X-Ray crew was ready to say hello to gaming hijinks and goodbye to sleep.
So we've got like so many cool people here. All of you are cool, whether you are like guests that, or people that are like staffing my con, or just people that decided to show up.
I gotta start out DJ Potato.
Well, I'm generic Eric Ruth, otherwise known as DJ Potato. I'm a gamer. I'm a baker for a living, sadly, and I just love to be around people, games, and music. So good afternoon, I'm DJ Potato. When the wine was warm, well, say to me.
DJ Potato with a lot of knowledge on Parappa, man. I was really surprised. He told me some shit. I dressed up as Parappa. It's my favorite game, and he just told me crap I didn't even know.
Even the newest stuff, you like Parappa, it's a good game. I liked, enjoyed that. Love your outfit. I love it. You gotta tell me where you got the hat.
DJ Potato. I love him. The who?
Hey, I heard that you guys were gonna do a Duck Hunt movie. So Res is short for residue?
Yeah, we're gonna be performing tomorrow night.
Dude, that opening title sequence for the second one? Come on, man, you don't know that.
Oh, that guy. I'd like to take him in the back.
When I want you to laugh, I'll tell a joke. Don't you worry. You've noticed when you went into the video game room that the high-definition widescreen television is supporting a DDR mix. We are announcing and promoting our newest Dance Dance Revolution Eric mix. This is specifically Dance Dance Revolution Eric Mix 3, aka Eric III. It's free to play as much as you want. If you want to come up and check it out, talk to us if you're interested in checking it out some more, checking out the older mixes we've got. We also have Drum Mania Eric Mix, Dance Insaniacs, Pop and Death and Music, and Beat Mania G2 RDX in the Gimani series. We're just trying to make people happy. We want people to be able to play stuff, have a good time, and enjoy themselves. That's all.
Hi, I'm Jake Huffman, better known as Vert. Actually, maybe not better known, but still known. And I'm here to rock your ass at the concert tonight. As well as earlier, I tried to explain a little bit of what goes into the video game industry and what pitfalls to avoid, what things you should do, and generally how the whole process works.
Also have to be able to take criticism, which is something I haven't mentioned yet. If you can't take criticism, you are dead. You will fail the first time. The best approach is to swallow your pride and do exactly what they want.
I am Robert V. Aldrich. I'm the author of Crossworld and Teach the Sky. I am very fortunate to be here at MAGFest 2.0.
My panel will be held Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, which means none of you will be there. Everybody's in the back nodding their head. Yes, you're right, we won.
Oh, I just ran out of all the copies of Crossworld. There are going to be no more available until the book is released nationally. We have pictures that we're selling of characters from the book. as well as a special edition anthology of my online serial Teach the Sky, which I'm hoping everybody who sees this has already bought, written, and enjoyed.
I'm Sam Michaels. I'm the owner of Zophar's domain, zophar.net.
We're going to put these on zophar.net, by the way. So.
Preach on, brother! We got Dreamcast coders cables to connect it. We got the now illegal Flash Advanced linkers, Adaptoids, connect your Nintendo 64 controller, all sorts of S-Video cables and extension cables, and the big hot rod joystick, the arcade controllers, emulation, oh man. Here we go. Well, here's the issue. Back in the day, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, it was all about playing the games that you couldn't play anymore. Atari, Nintendo, and it was a big challenge to be able to play those games again, relive your childhood. And then nowadays, it's pretty much perfected. And to be honest, I think playing these new consoles on the computer is just straight piracy. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, go spend the money, support these companies, and emulate the games that you can't play on the original hardware anymore. That's what I think about emulation.
We're from the website virtualfools.com, and we came to the con to give sort of like lead a little discussion on just academics of video games, and it sort of turned into just a discussion about video games in general. And our website is mostly like entertainment stuff, and we have a large focus on video games since that's what our interests mainly lie in. We had some good feedback. We had a guy who came to MAGFest who had emailed me on the website, and he's like, dude, you guys are awesome. You did this article on SNCC. It was really funny, and I have tons of SNCC videos. And I was like, come up to our table, say hi, and introduce yourself as the SNCC guy. So I'm sitting there like hammering away at Mario 3. Some guy comes up and he's like, hey. I was like, what's up? Do you want to take a flyer? He's like, oh, it's a good site. I was like, oh yeah, you read it? He's like, yeah, I'm the SNCC guy. I was like, you're the SNCC guy. All right, nice to meet you.
Quote, Sir Arthur's Warcraft 3, I will destroy this empire and from its ashes build a new. End quote.
We represent a group called Empire Arcadia, and we're from New York. We're a video game organization which promotes going to video game conventions and tournaments, and we try to get people more involved in video games, to help the video game industry grow bigger for the gamers, as opposed to the people who run the industry and make games.
You can call me Triforce for right now, but my real name is Isaiah Johnson, and I'm the CEO for Empire Arcadia. And we heard about MAGFest was going to be this big convention in Virginia, so we thought we'd come down, hang out with all the local gamers, compete, play with them, and represent Empire Arcadia, which is literally the empire for gamers. We came here with our artist, Zero G. Zero, look in the camera, say hi. Hello.
He draws video game art and other stuff. He does commission as well.
Tell me this picture. Sheik does not look fat. Then we have the twins, Dominion and Kraymore. These your brother. He's a second place champion in a Pokemon center in New York. That's Justin Wong. But he got called for a Halo tournament to go get killed in. Go.
Oh,
let's go. We have another guy called Gaming Night. He's our video game developer. He does 3D Studio Max, Flash, and some other stuff. I'm not really into development, but he's our guy who designs our games, designs our music, that type of stuff.
Well, in terms of Empire Arcadia, it's basically whenever somebody comes to battle Empire Arcadia, because we have a certain hierarchy that we follow by. And, I have to uphold the law of making sure that I play everything and anything that I can get my hands on to keep my skills fresh. Be it from fighting games, even train simulators, can you believe it or not? Yeah, we actually had a contest where we played Densha to Go, and Game Master and myself was actually in top rank, and this was our first try playing it. So those are the type of things that I personally have to uphold.
We attend video game conventions so that we can get more people involved in video games, especially females, because that's something that the industry needs to work on.
We're about competing, we're about participating, cooperative. We like to game, and we like everyone to have fun.
It's all for fun. See the power glove? Yes, the power glove.
E-unit.
The Empire is amazing. Someday, if I'm good enough, I'd like to join the Empire, but my skill isn't up there, but one day it will be.
X-Strike Studios exists because, video game movies from Hollywood suck ass.
LOL!
Before we
got here for you, that we'll be playing after this here, we got our first movie, a rough cut of our first movie. It's not completely done, there's still some stuff that has to be done with it. If anyone's played River City Ransom for NES, yeah, it's based heavily on that game.
We showed River City Rumble twice. Once Friday afternoon, which was the world premiere, quote unquote.
Were you the bad guy in River City Rumble?
I was.
You were tight, dude.
X-Strike Studios is a fucking bomb.
We showed it again Saturday night for anyone who wanted, missed it Friday night because of tournaments or which actually includes myself because I was losing the F-Zero GX tournament.
The F-Zero tournament starts right after this. We might wait like another 10 minutes though, in case there's a couple straggler signups.
Tournaments going around the clock.
There's just like some other tournaments today, like Third Strike, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike at 10 p.m. And SoCal is starting soon. Well, I'm not really a SoCal person. I learned the game yesterday, but I'll try to do my best.
The Soul Calibur tournament. Yeah, that's it. That and Melee.
The only game I'm really good at is Smash Brothers. I'm in the tournament, but I'm going to get my butt kicked.
I'm much better at Smash Bros. Melee.
It's like 60 people so far.
I'm a DDR freak myself. Not very good, but I play a lot.
Play DDR and other random games.
No, I didn't sign for the tournament. It's too embarrassing.
Yeah, seeing the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Champion of the World was pretty cool. Watching him kick his ass.
Yeah, dude. He is really good.
Where is he? Justin Wong, the little short Asian guy.
Oh, Justin Wong.
I got like Marvel 2, CVS 2, Third Strike, Alpha 3, and Super Turbo. For East Coast only though.
These guys a hand. World champions. Go ahead, you do. I mean, it can happen downstairs. Just let me know.
I won 3 tournaments. Which ones? Puzzle Fighter, King of Fighters, 2002, and CVS 2.
I played Justin Wong in CVS 2, and I did my best, but he beat the living hell out of me. And I just want everybody to know out there that if you think you can beat Justin Wong, you're smoking some crack. He's unbeatable, especially in Marvel 2. He's a liar.
I hope video game becomes a sport, so I can get a lot of money.
So if anyone ever says the MAGFest never gives up great things, I won this today in the tournament in Guilty Gear X2. I use Kai Kiski, and anybody out there, I am the real Kai Kiski.
I play all characters. It's better to play all characters so you can know like their weakness and their strengths.
Anyone he goes to, I'll be at. No, but seriously, any tournament that's out there, I'm gonna go to. I'll probably make like 500 plays, but you know what? I'm trying.
You didn't enter Pokemon Puzzle League?
I'm saying I'm gonna bust your ass in some Tetris. See, it's the same. See, he's scared. That's all. He can't play. He can't handle it. Tetris. See, here you go.
If you got a computer, go home, go get it, bring it home, bring it in.
Turnout's been pretty good. Friday night, I had like 4 computers. I go to bed, and I wake up, and I've got 12. Then I've got 16. LAN turnout this year has been really good. I've been, a lot of people playing Counter-Strike, such like that. I had a couple calls for Quake 3. Later on, we're going to go old school. If the console people got River City Ransom, we've got Doom. So we're going to get a game of that going on later on.
And Linux sucks.
Yeah, I'm Digimatic, or Daniel. I'm part of Wave Theory. Did a couple remixes.
Yeah, and I'm Alex Escobar, known as A Rival. Yeah, I did a bunch of songs and remixes too. So yeah, we're both in this band. We have 2 other members that are not here. There's Jimmy Escobar, whose name is Circut, but he's thinking of changing it. Then we got Jared McQueen, who's known as J Drive. Yeah, and we're all like a collective electronic band.
We came all the way from California, so we're going to put on a good show. Basically, there's going to be a big jam session / practice for the concert tonight, which we are really looking forward to because that's the main reason we came out here, to show these people a good time and play our music.
My name's Stephen Kennedy. I work with KFSS Studios.
This is the guy who will just go out on a limb for everybody.
The reason we're here at MAGFest is we're promoting our music.
One of the first commercially fan-produced video game albums.
We're trying to promote our music. The first album was a tribute to Nobuo Uematsu, and several of our musicians are performing here tonight at the concert.
PC to Super Nintendo. Yeah, that's the first. VGMix 2.0 just opened. Things are about to get nuts. We just opened a site that encourages good artists, bad artists, new artists, old artists, all sorts of people to come together and put their work on the website and get better. Sucky people can get better. Good people can get better. I can get better. I will improve if people give me feedback on my work.
Is anybody here, like, I don't know anything about the, like, online video game remixing industry? Yes. Yeah. Remix, VG Mix, all that goodness.
I do music sometimes. I arrange music for VG Mix and Overclock Remix and all that stuff.
Video game remixing, I think it's awesome. I'm like really into dance music and stuff, so a lot of the remixes are that techno-y kind of sound, and I'm just eating that up. It's great. I'd do it if I had the talent. I can't do it.
A lot more people are getting into it. It's like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. What is that? It's like, well, it's video game music. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It sounded like, you know, mainstream.
It's good hobby, good way to practice writing music and all that stuff.
I mean, the people that do it, I think they're really talented. I wish I could do it myself, but I just have to be a fan and settle for appreciating it.
It's what I listen to when I study. Like when I'm in the library, I got a bunch of CDs of just video game remixes.
I just like to see like the homage paid to all the game music. I think it's incredible.
I'll tell you one thing. I would gladly, on a $2 million sound system, pop in the Mega Man 2 8-bit soundtrack any day over half the crap that's out now.
The best word would be like overfilling, because there's so many people doing it now. There's lots of people just getting into it. Lots of people have been doing it for a while and just won't move on and do something else with their lives like me. You know, I'm still doing it after like 3 years. And there's all these other kids that are just coming up, so there's tons of people just getting into it.
To see, you know, now with the advent of new technology that anybody can sit in their bedroom and, you know, remix a video game CD, you know, it's something really special, I think.
There are no bad influences upon remixing right now, so it can only go up.
I wish it was a little more supportive across the board, and it tends to get a little bit like, your stuff sucks, my stuff's awesome.
It gets a little bit cutthroat and competitive for, you know, what it is. It should just be fun. I think it'll take a while to get, you know, the mass appeal for everyone to be actually interested or, you know, hear a video game song and decide that they want to, you know, buy a CD or something. But it could.
I was up for like 36 hours straight.
Make me food!
Whoever tries to stop anyone from having fun at my con is getting a punch directly in the face.
Combined, I think I've had 10 hours of sleep.
I am Satan, and I am tired, and I'm going to go to the Satan tired place.
And I do not want fist fights breaking out who's using cheats, because if I see a fight, you're out, and I don't even want to deal with it.
People are sometimes sore losers because they probably personally don't like losing. That's why they like trying to cause trouble. Or sometimes if they like mess up a certain kind of combo, like that could cost them the whole match, they get mad and they like decides to like piss people off because they're like not in the mood for it. Like this guy right here.
Watching the tournament here, I think it was Valdo on Valdo, which was slick. And then like this kid comes over here, we hear a thud and turn around. The kid like wails on the wall, sees a Mario 3 poster on the ground and just starts kind of kicking it like, you know, that was what was wrong.
It's just a game though, but people don't take it like that though.
That's the first aggression I've seen.
Probably the only, too.
Yeah.
About the only you're going to see. That kid's real stupid.
At least it was a wall.
Oh yes, I've seen a lot of fights. In New York especially, in Chinatown where I play, all these Chinese people, they hate losing. Or they hate like when people grab them, they always hate it. Like a regular grab throw, a command. It's part of the game and then they hate that. I don't know why. So then after if they get grabbed, they like start talking to you like, hey, what are you doing? You know, it's not fair. And then their tone of voice gets more louder and louder and it starts fights. There's fights everywhere because people have different opinions about things. Not everyone's not the same person, that's why. This is like the South. The South is like all peaceful. There won't be any fights, I doubt it. Down here, it's safe.
Actually, that's the best part. No, I may have had an annoying person every now and then saying, please put this game on, hurry, hurry, hurry. But other than that, nah, it was pretty good. Everybody was cool. There's actually no theft.
Problems with abuse is pretty minimal. Most of the people here are very, very respectable people. Like they don't want to start shit and they don't want to be involved in it.
Yeah, there's a concert tonight, I think.
up, MAGFest? How you guys doing?
This is our first show. We didn't tell anybody.
I'm lucky to come this rock in the house, but shit just fell out the ceiling.
Then, like at the beginning, it started screwed up, and I was like, oh no, this has to work out. This, you know, and it did.
Yo, check this out. I bust the game out of the blue. Soul Calibur, I'll do Soul Calibur 2. It's the best for GameCube, and that you know. Because Link's in that shit. Tell me so. Link's the best character. Not hey Hashi, what the fuck? At a second, you're shit out of luck. You got a PS2. Yo, you don't rock. You got Spawn for the fucking Xbox. But hey Hashi, some old man, some old fart. Man, what the fuck? I'd rather play Super Mario Kart. Yeah, that's how it go. Yes, you can't rock me when I pull out my fucking Taki. She's like, Taki is the shit, but Mitsurugi fucking made me look like a bitch when Shamthrax came on. Kicked my ass too. It's okay, he kicked it up and down, black and blue. Select any weapon. Yeah, oh my gosh, dude, I wish I had the body of Astaroth.
All the bands are just totally awesome with me. No one has Rockstar Syndrome, and it's really, really cool.
My name is Sean Stone, also known as Ale Sean, and I remix video game music. And tonight I'm here to play with Vert and Prozac.
Before this afternoon, we never played together. We're gonna kick your asses. Come on!
Are you gonna smash us?
You want some? We're gonna play songs you definitely recognize, and we're gonna play them in ways that you don't recognize. This is Prozac. This is Elshan. The violinist is Midi. This gentleman back here is Matt Pollard. And I'm your friendly keyboardist and arranger, Vert.
The guys in there, Elshan and Prozac, is probably the two best guitarists in, I don't know, 10-mile radius right now. They're just incredible.
Everybody's going to get up and play, possibly at once.
Ladies and gentlemen,
imagine if we fucking rehearsed.
This is our first time we ever played together. It was amazing, you know, the chemistry we had. Okay, I spoke too much. Bye-bye.
I never played with these guys in my life, but we sounded fucking great.
Yes.
Very well done.
Throughout the weekend's festivities, no other event was more highly anticipated than the headlining band for the concert. Hailing all the way from Phoenix, Arizona was the most recognizable video game cover band, the Minibosses. Everyone at the convention was pumped and ready to receive slamming guitar renditions of their favorite NES tunes.
Ben and I play bass.
I'm Matt and I play drums.
Aaron and I play guitar.
I'm Rod and I play guitar.
So what are you going to be playing tonight? What's the lineup?
We can't tell you that.
No?
We usually decide on the fly, so we don't even really know.
It's more or less what the crowd wants to hear and less what we want to play.
I saw Minibosses on Tech TV once.
No. No, we don't get paid for anything.
We drove 14 hours.
And they're great. And they're a lot of fun to watch. And just great rockin' remixes. It's fantastic.
It's something that you don't see often. You can play games anytime you want. So I'll go see that instead.
I'd say I've been looking forward to it the whole time, but there's been so much to do that, I was able to forget about it for a little while.
Last year the show was absolutely just outrageous.
It was the best experience I could possibly have with a band. They're like, listen, you fly us out, we'll play, that's the deal.
I've never seen a crowd of geeks pumped up like that before. It's pretty amazing.
Those are our favorite shows, when the crowd gets into it, fucking comes right up to the stage in our face and is like, ah! We're really happy that like so many people have heard the music, and love it. I don't know how much of it we can take credit for, but like it's really good music.
They have all the actual channels of the Nintendo covered, so they're playing the music exactly how it was.
The songs of my youth played out by rocking guitars, was quite an experience that I will not soon forget.
I just don't see that many people coming to a video game convention.
Last year, I think they had a little over 300 people. This year, it looks like they've got about 500 going on, something like that. So it's already growing in, 1 year?
This is only the second year, so you really can't say, oh, it's this fantastic con that's been here for years, or, oh, it's this terrible con that's been around and they've never done anything right. All you can say is they're doing what they can and it's working pretty well.
When I go to conventions or I hear about conventions, it's always about either one specific thing like, oh, it's just anime, or oh, it's just fighting. But this time with MAGFest, it's about anime, it's about fighting games, it's about RPGs, it's about strategy, it's about simulators, it's about racing, it's about puzzles, it's about shoot-'em-ups. It's about everything that everybody, including the gamers, are bringing to the table, and that's what makes MAGFest a really great convention.
You can play DDR, and then when you're tired, you can go watch Captain N.
It's not about the bands that play, it's not about the special events, it's just about the gamers that come to have a good time.
I think it's fucking awesome. Like, I don't know, like when I first got here, like, there wasn't as many people as I thought, but then when I just looked around the room, every little computer console, everything was taken up. So like I realized, hey, this is like it's about as popping as it could get when everything's already like being used. Everything's like being taken advantage of, and everybody looks like they're having a good time. And like I think it's cool to bring this whole culture into one room.
A lot bigger, I'll say that. Last year LAN, it wasn't that big. We had maybe 10 computers at the most, but it's definitely a big improvement this year.
Better than last year, and it was really awesome last year. My primary experience in MAGFest is the people that come here, to hang out with us, like our circle of friends, and we've been planning it for the past year.
And the fact that they handed out ramen when we registered was completely awesome. I think all the cons should do that because we're all starving college students.
I especially like the location. I mean, it's crazy. It's Virginia. It's nice.
They need stuff like this more in the East, Philadelphia, New Jersey. It's great to have it in Virginia. That's cool. So, at least we have a start.
The only other video game conventions are like A3 and Philly Classics.
We did Classic Gamers Expo last year.
Oh, yeah.
And that was pretty sweet.
Where's that?
It's in Vegas usually.
It's like one of the only type of conventions of its kind.
And being that this is the second convention, it's good to see that it was successful the first time. And now as you can see all these people are here, it's even better.
It's hella badass to see hella good people, because the people that are gonna come to a convention like this are obviously really into video games, so they're like, yeah. So every game you play, where you thought you were actually good at, you just hella suck, because all these people played for hours on end, and it makes you feel good and bad at the same time. But mostly good.
I think the best part about it all together is that no one's causing any trouble. No one's out doing crack on the streets. Everyone's sitting here, video games left and right, just out having fun. Everyone's friendly to each other. Everyone meets someone else. Hi, I'm Eric. Hi, I'm David. And you got yourself a new friend, just like that.
Rather than being connected over the internet, finally meet people that I've talked to for so long, or heard about, or just listen to their funny-ass antics online. It's cool to see them in real life.
And then it's a fun experience for everybody that plays games. So it's the people that's running it should get a lot of respect for it.
Basically, just all I'm saying is bear with us, work with us, because we're doing this all for you guys. I'm not getting paid squat, and I don't think they are either.
If I told all the staffers, okay, listen, at least every single one of you bring one system and one TV, and, you know, then we have enough, and then, like, we tell everyone else, hey, listen, bring your personal systems, we'll check them in, we'll take care of them. We got lock boxes down there.
Brendan pulled it together, and I'm freaking amazed.
All of my staff dropped out. Like, I mean, like, we were supposed to have, like, 3 times the staff we were going to have. We're going to owe the hotel probably about $7,000.
We had a loss of power. We just had too much stuff plugged up. We were overdoing what the hotel could handle, so we had to rearrange some cords and such like that. But at one point, we had one wire so hot we couldn't even grab it. So we're definitely pushing this hotel's limits for power.
Asking around, from me personally, I've noticed that a lot of people have come a long way.
Bosses are Phoenix, you know, Oakland for Wave Theory. We had some people from, like, top of New York. No, like, even further than you, like Ontario.
Will you run next year's con?
I'm not going to drop out of this. I want to do it. M3 is looking good for next year.
I hope it keeps going. I think this is pretty good for 2 years. Really good. I'm glad we got to play it both years. That's awesome.
What I would hope to see happen is at least see them branch out and make it more than one convention. So as an anime convention, they have it, what, one every 2 months nowadays? But I would like to see more, like maybe 3 a year. That'd be nice. Just a place for people to get together, get their game on, and converse and have fun.
X-Strike won the costume contest with a great skit done by Tonberry, Slayer, Jasper, and Maximilian Roivas.
Red Mage was like, wow, I really thought you guys were gonna suck because your characters are just everywhere, but you pulled it together and I was like, yes, we rock!
Red Mage was he was another really cool guy that we met.
Oh god, he's coming close. But anyways, yes, I also closer. It's the end of time, oh god, he's coming. Would you like to play a game of euchre until you die?
If you could be recording the amount of times we've been screaming, fuck you, Chad!
We gotta give a huge shout out to fucking Virtual Fools, because without them, like, we were screwed. We thought we had like half an hour of tape left at the end of the Minibosses concert, but we were out. We were totally out. It was the dead of night. Nothing was open, and Virtual Fools, whose camera broke down, had an extra tape for us to use, like, the very last
They just
second.
gave it to us like it was nothing.
In terms of people finding us, it's pretty funny. We have this kind of web tracker that we can keep track of who finds us, what they search for, and some of our favorite ones that people search and find our website are virtual bong hits,
virtual gravity bong,
gravity bong hits, virtual girlfriend to fuck. That's one of the ones that we get a lot of hits from.
My name is Stephen Harrison, and I'm a video gamer, and I'm the best.
This guy, owner of MAGFest, is exactly the way I pictured him.
I beat him in CBS 2,
There it is.
believe it. I don't care what no one says, you know. It was kind of hard, but I still got the OCV. But at least he didn't get the perfect.
It's all about the big W.
Yeah, it doesn't. Right, Wong?
Yeah.
Right? See, he admitted it. Nah, only kidding. He scraped everywhere.
Yeah, he's the boss. He is the emperor.
Yeah, because consoles suck.
I never saw DDR fights, but I see arguments. Never saw fights. Like arguments like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed this step. I got a good instead of a perfect. And then the other guy be like, oh, stop whining, you're good already. You can't really have a fist fight on that.
Kirby. I don't remember the rest of the words right now.
We wish there were a couple people that were there last year, especially one up. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say Master. It's a little Indian kid, and he's straight edge completely, and he got so drunk. He was guzzling vodka and chanting Indian folk tunes and licking the walls. It was the best experience of my life.